Peace, y'all. How y'all doing out there? I hope well. I came on here today to speak about staying positive when you're going through obstacles. I know in life we go through different obstacles, but these obstacles are only there to help us grow. So we have to remember that we have to remain positive. And I know sometimes in those particular obstacles, it's kind of hard to sometimes stay positive. But we got to remember, we got to start looking at the good side of the situation and thinking of more or less the bigger picture of it all. Because when you're going through, getting outside of your comfort zone or going through situations in life that sometimes push you outside of your comfort zone, we have to remember to remain positive. Not to say you're not going to have those moments where you're going to feel a certain way, but just remember that feeling is going to only be there temporarily. You're not going to be feeling like that forever. So, what I'm saying is sometimes it's just wasted energy when you can be putting your energy towards, you know, uplifting yourself, rooting for yourself, regardless if anyone else roots for you. You have to begin to root for yourself because only you know what you're doing, and sometimes only you know what you're going through internally and externally. So I just want to put that reminder out there that we have to keep our thoughts positive because our thoughts are very powerful, and we have to remember that we are creating manifestations. We are going through life, and sometimes, we don't even realize it. So it's just about being mindful of your thoughts, being mindful of your words, being mindful of your actions and actions toward others when you're going through certain obstacles, and making sure that you try not to affect people in a negative way. And if you do, apologize and keep it moving. Because that's the only way you're going to create that inner peace. Because we are not perfect, but we have to make sure that we move in a sense of love and compassion and concern for our brothers and sisters. And giving, uplifting messages. Because I know in this world, we only hear, most of the time, I know waking up, sometimes it's only negative messages. But you have to remember that that's off balance. That's not balance. There's also positive messages as well. So ultimately, it's just what you're tuning into. Do you want to tune into the negative of the day, or do you want to tune into the positive? And sometimes you have to create that positive because you don't never necessarily see it on the day to day. But sometimes you have to create it in the mind. You got to create it in your spirit. You have to create it in your soul. Sometimes listening to motivational messages that's only going to uplift you, only tuning into that first thing in the day is important. It's very crucial that you have to set the tone for your day. When you set the tone for your day, if you want your day to go positive, you have to already be positioning your thoughts in a positive way. Getting up, stating your affirmations, and doing what you know you need to do. And doing it. And it's the smallest things. So ultimately, it's about focusing your mind, concentrating on what you want and going after it and remaining positive in it all. And if you're really not a positive person, that's that good question mark you got to put up at yourself. Question yourself, analyze yourself. Why you're not feeling a certain way. Why do you feel this way? And if you hold on to things, you have to begin to let it go. And it may take time. I really do. It may take time to let those things go. But eventually, in order to grow, you're going to have to let it go. And think of the positive in a situation. So, I just thought I say that because I know sometimes, living in this world, it can be hard to stay positive. But you got to remember, we can't give up, and you can create the positivity in your world. You can create that. And it's just ultimately about what you tune into and staying away from negativity at all costs, at all costs. Keep it just out of your life. And that's how you begin to fly. Peace, y'all.